Good morning, traders. Today is the 7th of October. My name is Neville Hornsey, market analyst with YouTrading. And today I'll be taking a look at the euro versus the pound. First thing I want to do is highlight on the left-hand side the active trader sentiment indicator, and 80% of traders on this platform are bullish and they're generally wrong. So we're going to go and try and look for a fading move. So we're going to look for shorts. You might remember last week, I actually sort of showed a potential trade to the downside. If I go to the hourly, we've been traveling up through this Andrews pitchfork from back in September, got above the median line. We made a bit of a head and shoulders pattern where we had like a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We look left, we see that this level here, 0.86, was resistance, became support. And then at the break of that, I said, if this becomes resistance again, we're going to look for a short. 80 to 85 pips later, we're down here. Again, you can see that as support gets broken, it's becoming resistance. So I'm looking to see if we can stair step lower towards the 0.844. Now, the reason I said 0.844 is because if you look here, we've broken market structure, so we're clearly in a downtrend. We're going to be looking for lower highs, lower lows. But then when we get down to the sort of 0.847, down to 0.845, these candles here, obviously in a sort of motive wave down, the people that were selling, thinking that, we've broken structure here, we're looking for a continuation lower, there's obviously more buyers came in. If you look to the RSI, this low here sort of breached the oversold level, but never did the RSI breach here. So there's a bit of a positive divergence. There was obviously buyers around because we've seen the impulsive move to the upside. But what I'm saying is, if we've broken this low, we're looking to sell the rallies back down to here, and just to see if there's any more buyers left in this zone. If there are no buyers in that zone, the euro versus US dollar will probably be coming lower. The pound US dollar, depending on which way the dollar's going, may also be coming lower. But if we see a positive move in the pound versus US dollar, then I'm expecting to see lower prices in the euro versus the pound. Going to the pound weekly and monthly, I've highlighted some levels here. So on a line chart, not a line break. There we go. These are the closes. So we had this double bottom close here, and then we had this sort of area here. So I sort of put a zone through those lows and said, that's where support was or nearby. So we'll definitely look to go a bit lower, maybe down to the 0.84 level. And then if I go back to a candle chart, I've marked up some double bottoms. Obviously, this price action here swept these ones. So when I see a double bottom, I'm looking for this type of action where you sort of push down, take the stops, and then immediately get back up above support for it then to become like a base to move up from. Done that. So again, if we get through the 0.845 level, we could be heading down to test this double bottom here at 0.827, 828. And if that goes, then this is a legit level of support again. So we had off this level here up to resistance, back down, broke through, and we haven't tested it yet. So this has been resistance before and it has been support before. So I'm thinking that the big figure 0.8 is possibly where we're going, assuming that there's no buyers left in this area here. Just going to the monthly just to sort of show a little bit more. Support became resistance, broke that, became support again. So ultimately, I think the 0.7 level is kind of the sort of bull bear line in the sand. But we've got these zones here of balance where, price went sideways, found support, price went sideways, broke that, price went sideways. So if we do get down to the 0.8 big level, then we could sort of mess around in here for a little bit. You can see this is like monthly, so that's half a year, a good quarter of a year. We could be down here for a little while before making another decision. And a lot of that will depend on how well Europe does economically. So I'm thinking lower prices. I think we can make more than 85 pips. As you see, this is the daily and the euro pound is coming down. You know, it could be a good trade to the downside if you're holding. All right, that's kind of it for today. I'll speak to you tomorrow.